everybody fighting for? Why can't people help people? That's the question.
Oh my gosh, it's people helping people!
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today for another amazing episode of People Helping People. That's for you. What an endeavor it's been. We are on day 14 of 30 days, 30 live streams. And we've had ups, downs, lefts, rights, bunch of curveballs, and we've been rolling with the punches from everything from our camera system going down to audio issues with guests. And I mean, it's just been a huge learning experience and nothing shy of amazing. This has been my favorite type of content to create out of everything that I've done in my life. Done a lot of production, made a lot of music, shot music videos, whatever. And I come back, sit down every single day, excited with butterflies in my stomach. And that is the most important thing that I've found with this whole endeavor is find something that gives you butterflies. Push yourself outside of your comfort zone. Try new things. So here we are. We're pushing the envelope. We're trying new things. And I'm just so excited to bring you guys another amazing episode of People Helping People. Your guys' support has been absolutely incredible. And we have a very, very exciting show for you guys. You know, we got a heavy hitter of a guest today, and I am really excited to introduce him to you guys. But first, I want to go ahead and talk about our sponsors. We have some people that are out there supporting the show, and I am so grateful that they are on the team and so thankful that, you know, people are believing in the dream. They're believing in the movement of people helping people. And that's what we're here to embody and embrace and make connections between, you know, maybe somebody that does need a little bit of help and tying them in with the right people. So let's go ahead and get to one of our advertisers today. And I say this every time because I mean it. They're out there doing God's work. This is carsfortucson.org. One car repair can create a powerful ripple effect. For a low-income family struggling with housing, a reliable vehicle means that they can hold on to their job, access childcare, and avoid spiraling into homelessness. Cars for Tucson understands this. They exist to provide affordable, sometimes free critical car repairs to ensure these families stay connected to their livelihoods and their homes. Their goal is to give away vehicles as well. Incredible. Be a part of this positive ripple effect. Your donation helps prevent homelessness, one car or one repair at a time. Visit carsfortucson.org to learn more and give today. Again, that's carsfortucson.org. And I cannot emphasize enough how incredible their mission is. You know, I've been in positions multiple times in my life where a car repair was the last few dollars that I had in my wallet in order to get to work. And, you know, sometimes I couldn't even afford it. So these guys are helping people that are in financial crisis with the things that they need to hang on to their livelihood. So we appreciate you guys, carsfortucson.org, and we are proud to be a representative of your company. This episode is also sponsored by T-Town Boxing. So let's get into that. Shout out T. This episode of People Helping People Live is sponsored by T-Town Boxing, Tucson's home for boxing, kickboxing, and recovery classes for all ages. T-Town Boxing isn't just a gym. It's a community where you can build confidence, discipline, lifelong skills, whether you're stepping into the ring for the first time or sharpening your techniques. From kids to adults, beginners to experienced fighters, T-Town Boxing offers a space to grow, train, and challenge yourself. So, if you're ready to push your limits and join an amazing community, reach out to T-Town Boxing on Instagram at instagram.com/T-Town Boxing or their website, boxingtucson.com. Again, instagram.com/T-Town Boxing or their website, boxingtucson.com. Back to the show. T-Town. My brother out there, Jake Wilson, the owner of T-Town, he is incredible. Such an amazing coach. He just had a fight with one of his, well, I guess I should rephrase that. One of his fighters just had a fight and ended up taking the W. So congratulations to Solomon. Shout out to T-Town Boxing. And we, again, are super proud to be representing you here on the show because you are everything that people helping people embodies and embraces. So we appreciate everybody. You know what? I think before we really get into the meat of the show here, we take a little sip of coffee. That one's for you, Pops. We're keeping the coffee tradition alive. He used to be a radio DJ host, and that was his thing. Every single morning, he would take a nice little sip of Joe. And I apologize if you can hear my phone notifications. They're silent, so that's interesting. They're coming through. But yes, before we get into the meat and potatoes of the show, I want to announce that we're going to be doing a giveaway by the end of this show. If you are here right now, I hope that you're watching the show on youtube.com and subscribed. It's youtube.com/@ People Helping People Live. And if you are those things, we're going to be picking somebody at the end of the show to give some merch away to, some People Helping People merchandise. So how we're picking someone is somebody who's most involved in the conversation. So you see that comment box there. Ask some questions as we're having this conversation with our guest today. Ask some questions. Give us some feedback. We'd like to hear from you. And the most active and the best questions and the people that are most involved in the conversation today, one of you guys are going to be going home. Well, I shouldn't say going home with some merchandise, but one of you guys we're going to pick out of the lineup of everybody that's involved in the comments. Go ahead and introduce yourself for one. But pick one of you guys to send you guys some merch. So get involved in the conversation, be a part of the community, because that's what this is all about. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I am really, really excited to bring on our guest for today's show. You know, I grew up in a place called McMinnville, Oregon. It was a really, really small town that started to blossom and grow over the years, as most places do. But I was lucky enough to be introduced to our guest. And, you know, I knew the moment that I met him that we would be brothers for a long time. He is just one of those people that I just connected with right out the gates. He's humble, he's well-spoken, he's got an entrepreneurial mindset, and he is a hell of an artist. Just somebody that I can look up to with his cadence, his timing, his rhythm. I mean, everything that I see other artists try and do, he's doing, and then some. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome our guest of today's show, your boy B.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Welcome to the show, brother. How are you?
Hey, man, I'm blessed. That's about all I can say right now.
It's so good to have you, man. So good to have you. Well, you know, as I was telling the people here, like, we go way back, and I don't know how far way back really is, but is it more or less than a decade? It's got to be more than a decade.
Right? I think it's more, man. Actually, yeah. I remember the first time, you think about that, the first time I met you in that studio, and it was just one of my buddies that I worked with. It was at a golf course, and he brought me over, and that's when we first met. It was in the studio. We just like clicked instantly, man. And
Yep.
making music randomly, and just feeding off of each other. And I was like, okay, this is I'm gonna keep talking to this person, you know. And man, it just took off from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I felt the same way. It was just it was a vibe, man. And you, again, you had such an ear for music, and I remember, you know, just hearing what you were putting out because you were featured on a few songs. You know, you were in this ecosystem of other artists, and every time you come on, I'd be like, that motherfucker's voice. You just had that golden voice, but it wasn't just the voice. It was the artist behind the voice. Like, you knew how to use it in the right ways. That tool that you have, you put to good work. And, you know, before we dive too deep into things, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it. You know, it's your boy B. You know, I came from Big Benville, Oregon, as he's already said. And I've been in the music kind of business, as you would say, for a while now. And, you know, it's been a long time coming, and I really appreciate where I'm at, what I'm doing, and I hope everybody in the end will appreciate that as well.
Absolutely. That's for you. Well, listen, man, I really appreciate you coming on to the show. And, you know, this is called People Helping People. And I really want to give viewers kind of the behind the curtains look and get to know the artist, get to know the business owner, get to know the musician. And so next time that they hear your music, there's a little bit more connection there, right? And so I really want to dive into that a little bit and talk about, you know, say your upbringing with music, because, you know, for myself, I want to talk about the first time that you heard yourself recorded. The first time that you got to hear your voice on a microphone. And I want to preface it by saying, you know, I remember my first time was on a little dinky POS MacBook with a built-in microphone on GarageBand.
Oh, the good old days.
Yes, sir. And I always said prior to getting that MacBook, I'm like, man, I hear all these melodies. You know, if the world could just hear the drums that I'm thinking of, in the bass lines, in the harmonies, I was like, I've got this.
Right.
So I'm sitting there, I'm screaming into a microphone for my first time and beatboxing, and then finding the harmonies, and then driving around McMinnville for hours listening to the one shitty little song that I created on loop over and over and over. So I want to ask the same to you, bro, because I know everybody's got a great origin story, and I want you to walk me through that first time that you got to hear yourself.
Oh man, like it always starts out. We you know, just in a group with friends one day. You know, we're just rapping, right? You know, and when it first actually kind of went to hearing myself in the studio, it was back in McMinnville. We had a little close group. It was me. It was my homeboy Dominic S. Dot, that y'all know of too as well. Shout out to S. Dot as well, and then also D Smoke too.
Yeah.
And so we started it was his room in his closet, and we just had you know, a few literal 8 crates posted up there for sound, and we just thought that, you know, we was the shit.
Yeah.
You know, and then also with my homeboy the engineer at Austin. Shout out to Homegrown Records as well.
Yes,
yeah, we was all just like a close knit group, man, and we just decided, like, hey, let's start putting this stuff out. Like, people want to hear it. And starting out, you know, I was so like self-conscious about myself, you know, and hearing my voice on, I was like, because I'm like a perfectionist. I was like, no, that's not good. Let's do it over. Let's do it over. And just in my mind, but then just there's those one like times where, as an artist, where he's like, you hear it in your head, and when you convey that and you put it down on the microphone, and then you hear it back, and I was like, oh, that's the one.
Yes,
that's the one. You know?
Starting to find your voice is a huge thing, I think, for any artist. And I'm still kind of in this weird spot in my life where I'm like, man, am I a rocker? am I a hip hop artist? Am I like a melodic jam type person? Do I like some blues, some R&B? Like, but I think that's the beauty of being an artist, and with yourself too, you're multifaceted, right? Like you don't want to cinch yourself down and just say, okay, I'm a rapper. And that's, so you started with hip hop, right?
Yep. I started out with the trend, you know, just making the music that people wanted to hear at the time.
Yeah.
And that's what I kind of stuck to, and that's what kind of first made my name in general, you know. And then as time just went on, it was more reflection and taking a step back of, okay, what am I actually trying to convey? What's the message, you know, of what Your Boy B is. Great, I, you know, picked up the wave as far as me starting out, but then it was just like that really starting to reflection and honing in on who am I? Who do I want my listeners and my audience to see me, Your Boy B as? So that's it. We're all trying to chase that, right? You know,
well said. That's too true, man.
Mm-hmm.
We are looking for a way to really feel heard as human, you know. And but I have to ask before we even dive into, because I'm ready to dive in, you know. I'm ready to go in on all that. But there you go. Yeah, cheers to anybody. We got our coffee late at night. This is kind of the thing that we do here, people helping people. If you got a drink, have a sip of a drink, enjoy this conversation with us. Where'd you get the name Your Boy B?
You know, it was actually during that time when I was in McMinnville and chilling with D Smoke and chilling with S Dot, and when I met Riz, shout out to Riz Music as well, my boy.
Yeah.
You know, it was the first person that I met in this whole group was Shane, was S Dot.
Nice.
And then he introduced me to pretty much everybody, you know, and he always introduced me as, oh, this my boy B. That's it. And that's how it always started out as, you know, oh, this my boy B right here.
Yeah.
And so it's from there, I just felt like, all right, it just took off. It's like, you know, not my boy B, but Your Boy B. Everybody said, oh, it's your boy.
Yeah.
Like, it's your boy. You know, because you know, when you get to that point, like when he was introducing me to everybody, it was like, you know, they don't remember my name. It was like Brandon, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh yeah, you it's your boy. You know, so like, yeah. So I was like, all right, that sticks. Sticks. So I was like, hey, Your Boy B.
Yes, sir. I love it, man. Yeah, it's got a ring to it. And you know, it's funny because over the years you stuck with Your Boy B, which is great. You know, it's like, and it was organic. You know, when I started, as cringy as this is gonna sound, and this was before, I just want to preface this too. This was before the Hangover movie. Okay. All right. So my buddy's dad used to call me Hollywood.
Okay.
I cared about my parents. You know, I always had my hair done and a nice shirt on or whatever. And I get it now looking back. I'm like, all right, I see why he said that, you know.
Don't we all at that point in time, you know, when you're young, I see where you're going.
Yeah, so I was Hollywood when I started, and then it eventually evolved into Alexander J, which, you know, that's a mouthful too. So like you said, it's about finding your voice, finding who you are. But the fact that you got Your Boy B from the gates, like that'll stick. That'll stick. Yeah. But listen, man, you know, I have watched you evolve as a person, as an artist over the years. And I want to give you your flowers as an individual too, because you've always been such a humble human being. Like we said earlier, you know, I met you and I'm like, okay, that not only Your Boy B, but that's a brother for life. You know, you're somebody that I consider to be like, I could call you at any time and you would answer the phone, and you're one of those. And I appreciate that about you a lot. And so I just want to say that, you know, you finding your voice and what you want to do with music, knowing who you are as an individual, I think that you have so much to bring to the world. And I got a little taste of what you got coming, but I am so excited to hear what you got going on. But let's dive a little bit into the evolution, right? You started as a hip hop artist, and was it solely hip hop, or were you singing in the backgrounds, or?
Yeah, man, it was just solely hip hop. When I first started out, like I said, in the closet of D Smoke's house, it was just, we were just making just making bops, you
Yeah.
know, just what came to mind. And then, don't get me wrong, like we made some really really good music, and it just came a point to me as a person and as an artist, like, okay, what is your boy B? Who is your boy B?
Mm.
What is the message of your boy B? What am I trying to convey? And that's just through growth, right? When you first start out, you want to be in the moment. You want to always express what you're feeling. That's what music is, right? That's a poetic side of it. And then we always grow, we mature. You can't stay in that same mode.
Mm.
Some people can, but it's just me is taking that necessary step back and reflecting, like I said, of okay, this is moves and moves and moves and ideas and ideas and ideas, but still at the same time, who is your boy B is what the always a question that arose in my head.
Yeah. Yeah. And so you were doing hip hop, and then it started to evolve into, this like melodic, soulful vibe, and I want to know, growing up, were you surrounded by all different styles of music, or like how did that even come about? Because I feel like you have so many different
Yeah,
angles, right? So
yeah,
yeah, talk to me
yeah.
about that.
That's a really good question. So like my upbringing was with my parents, like back in the day, my dad was, I got the voice from him, right? Got the deep voice automatically. So and my dad had the same voice. So there was a time in my life when I first went up to Oregon. And the VHS was hot, right?
Mm. Mhm.
And so my dad comes home with the VHS, and the first like a little small box of VHS movies and everything. And the main one he was excited about was the movie The Temptations.
Oh,
And
that's it.
right.
That's
Oh
it.
man. So my dad, big into music too as well, and that was kind of his go-to group at the time. So he would make me, my brother, and my sister, or not just me and my brother actually, and him. We would recite and we would go to this movie. We would watch it multiple times. And there was even one point that we did it for Christmas. Me and my dad and my brother performed it and did a little song playing the movie at the Christmas party at my auntie's house. And so music has been instilled in my life since day one,
Yeah. Yeah.
from my parents and then from my grandparents. It's going old school R&B was always there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And that reflects in what you got going, man.
yeah,
And I want to know, thank you for sharing that, by the way. And I love that, you had an eclectic amount of music and all these different genres and styles in your life growing up, because I feel as though now we're in a day and age where the genre barriers have been broke down. And like I was saying earlier, like I've had this hard time as an artist, as a musician, finding my voice, because I would want to play something real slow on guitar, chilling campfire stuff where the guitar is just my therapist, right? And I'm just letting it out. But then I also want to talk my shit and throw my elbows up and hit some West Coast jams.
Yep.
And like, but that's all a part of me as an artist, and I think that there are seasons as an artist. And I kind of want to dive into that a little bit. So if you could talk to me about when the transition happened from hip hop, or if it even is a transition, or if you're moving into a new era, if you could kind of talk to me about that and unpack that a little bit.
Yeah, man. I mean, and you're right. Like it's music is music, and you can't. If you are a true artist, to me, you have you listen to different genres, and that's what impacted me. That's what inspired me. Like, I listen to hip hop. I listen to R&B. Now, where it's old school, new school. I go between that as well. I also listen to country as well.
Yeah.
These days, yes, sir.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. It just has that impact on you, and it's what it means to the listener.
Yeah.
So me with that transition from the hip hop to the R&B, which I am still kind of what kind of makes me create my own lane, is that I incorporate both. I'm not saying that I just completely deviated from that hip hop and style, and then completely 100% R&B. I that's what's it's going. It sets me apart and makes your boy B. I incorporate both of those. Like, but I'm catering and find the niche and honing in on that voice, R&B, and I want to bring that back. I've always wanted to bring that back. I'm always so heartful R&B at heart, but this extra thing that I got to as well. Like I'm a good rapper. So why can't I incorporate both at this moment?
100%. And really well said, by the way. And it's just so true that hold on just a sec. We're getting some notifications here. Okay. Yeah. So it's just so true, man. Like, I love the fact that you're not completely deviating from your hip hop roots. Like you're keeping what you've learned. You already got those reps in. Like those muscles are to a point that they can be flexed at any time, Right. And so now you're diving into what you used to listen to when you were younger or still listen to, right? But incorporating everything into finding your boy B's authenticity, finding your own sound and your own lane. And that's what's cool, man, is like every song that an artist creates, that is a trail blazed. And no matter what, when people hear that, whether it be the lyrics or the vibe or whatever it may be, when they hear that and they feel some type of way about it, it may inspire them to do something too. And bro, what you've sent me so far, come on.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to at least give the listeners kind of a little sneak peek of kind of what's to come and everything, because like it's showcasing the transition, the maturity, the evolution, and because I've taken a step back in these years as well. So we got something special for them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and you know what? I do want to dive into that because we do have. We got some music of yours that you sent over, and I'm really excited to be listening to some of that, showing our audience. But before we get into that, we have some comments right here from the people. And again, if you're just joining us, right now, we're doing a merchandise giveaway at the end of this show. So stick with us until the end of the show. The only thing that you have to do to be entered into this giveaway is make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel down here, youtube.com/@ People Helping People Live. That's the @ People Helping People Live, and be involved in the conversation. Yep. Yeah, be involved in the conversation. So I'm going to be picking somebody that's leaving comments, whether they be questions, comments, some love, tell us about your day, whatever it may be. Be involved with the community, say hello to the other people that are in there, because we're building out something right now that's really special. And I want to give back to you guys for being a part of this. We are on day 14 of 30 live streams. We have not missed a day yet. We have had hardship after hardship. We are learning as we go. And even you and I had a little hiccup, right? You're an hour ahead.
Yeah. A little bit. I was jumping on. I was like, at 7:00 my time. I was like, are you gonna send me the link? And
yeah. Right now, and I looked over. I was like, it's 6:00. Hold on a minute. And I looked, and Mountain Standard Time, 7:00. Here is 8:00 there. And for whatever reason, Tucson is like a jump city. So sometimes they do have daylight savings and sometimes they don't.
Yep.
So they didn't.
I was just a relief of stress as soon as it's like, oh no, we're starting at 8:00 my time. So I'm like, woof.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I can breathe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But let's go ahead and get into some of these comments here and just give some support to the community that's supporting us. Let me put on my old man shades.
All right. I'll see you, Rizzle.
Oh, there you go. That's our brother, man. He came on.
Man.
We had a really good conversation. And yeah, I mean, same thing with him is like we sat down and just jumped into it, you know, and we had an amazing conversation. We showcased some of his music. Like he's one of those guys. And Riz, if you're out there, Rizzle, if you're out there, yeah, I can't wait to have you back on the show, man. He's
Love
been
you, man. I actually caught that show that you guys did, man. It was awesome. It was awesome, and just like the whole wave that you're picking up too as well, man. I really, really can appreciate kind of what you're doing right here, and it's just starting out. It's still fresh. We're all learning curve as you go, but I think this has a lot of potential to touch a lot of people, and so keep going, man. I see a lot going on here.
Yeah, and the thing is too, like it takes a team, and that's what people don't understand. It's like I've been a solo artist by myself for so stinking long, where I'm mixing, mastering, engineering, producing, writing, performing all my own shit. And I'm like, man, if I just had somebody to send me some beats, or if I just had somebody to shoot my music video, or if I just had somebody to call, help me find a show, like that's what I want to build out here. So
it's great.
That's what we're working on. But let's dive into some comments here. Eric Connell, we see you out there. He says, I also live in McMinnville, Oregon. Yeah.
Hey, easy. I see you.
Hometown 503 love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see you, easy. Appreciate the love, man.
Hell yeah. And then Haley Richardson, I'm super proud of you both, making our hometown look good. Man, that's for you too.
Hey, Haley. Thank you. I appreciate it. We used to kick it back in the day. We also had like that close-knit group. Haley was part of it too. So appreciate it.
Shout out, Haley. Shout out. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. SkaterXL.Oregon says 100. 100. We see you out there. Thanks for joining us. Magic Wood, nothing but love for these two homies. And that is Magic Wood is Brandon Harris.
Yeah.
The Birdman.
Yeah. All right, B, I see you too.
Right? Yeah, that's your other boy, B.
Yes, sir. Sir.
We used to skate back in the day, and he's been popping into the streams and showing love. So we appreciate you guys. And Haley Richardson. Oh, great. We got a question. What is the most positive encouragement that you both can give to these kids out here these days that are struggling with their confidence in order to pursue their dreams? Wow. I'm going to put that on screen.
That is a great question.
What a fantastic question. Yeah. Go ahead, B.
Hey, I mean, it's so hard to try to find that positive encouragement in sometimes in a society that's so negative and they dwell on negativity. So to get through that is tune it out. That's the best way I can say. Tune it out. You figure out something that you love, that you can really stick to, and then don't let nobody else deter you from that, or tell you that it's wrong, or tell you that it's bad. If the only way you're gonna learn and bring positivity off it, and hopefully grow from it, is to stick to it. Tune out the negativity. Stick to your own feelings and what you feel is right, and just go from there.
I love it. Well said. Thank you so much for that question, Haley. And I'm going to take a quick moment to really think about that, because I think that's a very important question.
That's a great question.
Yeah, sorry to put you on the spot there, bro. But
no, you're good. It was a great question. So there was one that's like at the hot seat.
Yeah. No, I love that. Thank you, Haley. I think what I've learned over the years that I think is super important, that if you want to try something, go try it. There's no such thing as failing at too many tasks, but staying stagnant and never trying is the worst thing that you can do. Go try new shit.
Facts.
Fall on your face, learn, then teach. Once you get to a certain point of trying all these different things in life, all these different avenues, there comes a time where you can turn around and help somebody else who's considering going down that same path. And there's wisdom in failing. So go try new things. If you want to try something, give it your best shot. Go fail, because you're going to. But your failures turn into lessons, and your lessons turn into wisdom. So that's the best thing that I can say to the youth is go try new things.
You know what? That's great. And as far as that point, and piggyback off of that as well, kind of a thing that I've kind of learned through business aspect as well. You're gonna get about 90% of the time no's before you're gonna get that one yes. But that one yes is gonna feel so great, and that accomplishment that you're gonna do, and that those no's is what has gotten you to that one yes at the end. That's built off of no's.
Yeah.
Right? Just don't let it get you down and quit. You know, go back to the drawing board, revise. You know, don't stop.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely. Well said. Absolutely. And if you change your mindset of when somebody does, because I was in sales for a decade, right? Over a decade. There was nothing more invigorating, and it took me a while to turn this over in my own head. There was nothing more invigorating than hearing a no, because then I knew that I had something to work on. There's room for improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why did they say no? And you can ask that question as well. What is it about this value proposition that you don't like? Is it the money? Is it the value? Is it the timing? Whatever business that you're in, you ask them, what is it about this that doesn't work for you? And they'll tell you, well, we just don't have the financials for, okay, so it's a financial thing. Or we don't have time to advocate for something like that. Okay, so it's a time thing. Perfect. Go back to the drawing board, refine what you're doing, and go look for the next no.
Exactly.
I love it.
Until you get that yes. Be determined to get that yes, but expect the no's more than you're going to get that yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well said. Haley, look what you've done.
See? This just sparked the whole conversation with it. But great answer.
Love that. Thank you, Haley. I appreciate that. Eric Connell. Sorry. I got to get on my glasses, man. I can't be butchering people's names.
I already had my song from the start, buddy.
Eric Connell says, I guarantee you Fez had something to do with it.
Fez is a terminology for my dad.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
He's probably referring to that golden voice you got there.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate the comment. Thanks for joining us, Eric. Haley Richardson, music feeds the soul. Absolutely.
That's so true.
Kayla Coffee Studios, we see you out there. If you're not following Kayla Coffee Studios, she is an incredible artist, and she has just revamped her journey and is starting to do art again after taking a few years off. So Kayla Coffee Studios on Instagram, go check her out. She says love it. AOD in Soul, salutes. Thank you, brother. We see you out there.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Haley Richardson, make them panties drop.
She knows. She knows.
Woo.
She knows. I got you.
That soulful vibe, the R&B. AOD, insane. Am I saying that right? AOD, I insane. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
That's my buddy Jay. I see you, kind of one of my local homeboys, man. We got a really look. One of my buddies, like a brother to me too, as well. So I see you, Jay.
Yeah, shout out, Jay. We see you out there. Only one Brando, he says.
Yes, sir.
Rizzle Music, dude. Proud of you, Riz. Proud of you, bro.
He's doing it, man. He's especially bringing it back. It back too as well. And we got a little surprise for y'all as well on that one. I ain't gonna go into it.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna go into it right now, but shout out to my brother Rizzle.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to you, Rizzle. We appreciate you. He says that's my best man right there, chat. So you two are brothers for real.
Yeah. Hey, and little informed too. I was his best man at his wedding.
Shout out.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, we had that conversation, and dude, I mean, he for one is just extremely talented. His cadence and the way that he articulates things in such a way that me as an artist who's listened to music his whole life, I have to like double back and be like, oh,
He makes you do that. He
Yeah.
does.
yeah. And I'm like, okay, all right. So we had to have him on, and I'm proud supporter of Rizzle Music. AOD Insane, consistency is key. Yes. Thank you for that. And I think that, thank you for that comment. And I feel as though as an artist, you do have these crazy, like putting out music all the time, recording all the time, and then life. Boom. Life hits you, and you got to take a step back. And but when you do take those steps back, when you finally get that urge again and that passion starts to bubble back up, there's new light in that.
It's exciting. It's one of those things. It's like when you just like started again. Like I said, when you go through that phase, and it's just everything is going on in your head, and then you start getting that feeling. You get that feeling like, okay, I hear this song in my head, and I hear this lyrics in my head, and then when you get in front of that mic, and you start recording, when that happens and it clicks, and it's like, all right, it comes out exactly how you heard it. That's something that's just like magical. It's a different feeling that you get inside, and it's crazy, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, well said. And I've noticed that too, because I started the show, right? And I was getting demonetized for like the sounds that are on my soundboard over here. So like the intro music to the show, I was like, fuck it, I got a studio. I know what I'm doing. I just went over there and recorded a song in like 30 minutes, just put it together. And it reignited something. I'm like, oh, all right, I can still do this. I still got it. And I'll be excited to get back to the drawing board. But let's go ahead and touch on a few more of these comments before we jump into some music, because I think that's what we're all here for. We'll get to know you and hear your tunes, bro.
Yes, sir.
Haley Richardson, we see you out there. Thanks again for leaving another amazing comment. It's truly amazing. She says, it's truly amazing how fast time passes, but seeing you and hearing from you makes it seem like no time has passed at all. Again, so proud of you, B.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, like we go back, so I really appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out, Haley. We'll do two more comments right now. And again, if you're just joining us, we have some more people in the show here. If you're just joining us, we are giving away merchandise to people that are active in the chat. So you just have to be watching from the YouTube channel and be subscribed to People Helping People Live. It's right here. Go there. And we're going to be picking whoever's involved. Say hello to the other people. Ask us some questions. Give us some feedback. Good, bad, and different. We don't care. Give us the juice. But without further ado, your boy B, let's go ahead and dive into a little something here. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And before we really get into it, I want to have you preface this while I pull this up. First, we're going to be pulling up your music video, which is, I'm so excited to show this right now. I can't even contain it. We're going to be pulling up the music video for Fool's Paradise. And if you could just give us a little bit of backstory on this, that'd be great.
Yeah, man. So making this song, it was one of my buddies actually that made the beat, and I heard it. He stays over in Florida, and so I'm just going through it, and it just touched me. And like it was one of those things that I could have called it. I was going through like the hard time to think about what I'm going to name the song, because in typically in songs and tracks and stuff we make these days, you call it, you name the song something that you've already said in it, right? But with Fool's Paradise, it just came from the facade of what we think as a white picket fence, right? What love is supposed to be. That's the paradise that we all want, right? And sometimes, most of the time, It's not that happiness. It's not that, that, let's say, that white picket fence ending that we all see and being happy, right? It's the struggle. That's what that love is. That's
Mm.
what it's gonna get worse before it gets better. And once you weather that storm of getting worse, that light at the end of the tunnel, as you so to speak, that's what is going to make it all worth the while. The struggle that you have to go through constantly in a relationship and still be together at the end is the thought process of behind this song.
I love that, man. I love that. And thank you for sharing, because I think it's really cool to see and hear the context behind a song,
Yeah.
and I love the fact that, there's a lot of thought process that went into putting something like this together, because it's so good, man.
I
What
appreciate it.
Yeah, what I'm trying to figure out right now is we are on Firefox right now. So um, we are on a new browser, and I am having issues trying to present. It wants to update Firefox before it allows me present another screen. So let me see if I can figure this out while we're going. Yeah, while I'm trying to dig through this, I'm trying not to end the stream while I do it, because it wants to close Firefox to update. So while I'm trying to figure this out, why don't you tell me about what you got going on musically? Because if I'm not mistaken, you have some big announcements to make, and you have some big things in the works, and your boy
Yeah.
is on a mission. So if you could unpack that for me, that'd be great.
I mean, like it's just trying to stay busy, just trying to stay focused, just trying to capitalize on my life and set myself up for success. So, but it's been a long time coming. I've never actually put out my own individual solo album. So that's in the works right now. So that's a big thing that's coming up, and a couple of these tracks that we're about to hopefully showcase for you guys is a little sneak peek of kind of what it is, and like I said, the evolution of Your Boy B, and kind of where I'm at right now. So there is going to be a full album coming up within the next year. So be on the lookout for that. And then for those that do know me, that I was obviously have a passion for food, and so started my own catering company. Just a lot of things going on. That'll be for another time, another show. But we'll dig more into that. But for right now, just to be on the lookout for the new Your Boy B album. I'm not even gonna give you the name yet, because it's still early. So, but be on the lookout.
Yeah, beautiful. Round of applause for that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me see if I share screen here. I'm going to hit allow. And back when I was on, okay, interesting. So let me see if I can do it from this one here. So again, you guys, we're trying new things. And like we said, this is about trying new things and sometimes failing. And as of right, hey, look at that. See, I failed a couple times, but we got it. We learned. So we are now about to watch Your Boy B's official video for Fool's Paradise. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me turn off the comments on the screen so we can see this. And let me go ahead and make this. Yeah, I like that. Okay, perfect.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Your Boy B, Fool's Paradise. Let me Okay. Can nobody hear that? Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Thank you guys for being patient with us. Let me just grab something here. We got 2 different screens running. Hold on. Let me check the comments real quick. Says video might be on mute. It is not on mute. Let me see if I can. No. Okay. 1 second, you guys. All right, man. Well, are we still here? Can you hear me?
I am here with you.
Okay. So I don't think anybody could hear anything.
Yeah, that I couldn't hear it either.
Bummer. Okay. Well, we'll just have to update Fire. I don't want to ruin this whole stream by updating Firefox.
Yeah.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to continue to chat a little bit. We're going to go ahead and update Firefox for the next time that we run this, because I need to have you back on. We need to be listening to this music, and, you know, because this video is absolutely crazy.
Hey, most definitely.
The production of this is really good. I mean, it's next level. So we will run this back. I apologize, guys. And like I said, we're learning. We're taking some shots and we're learning. But yeah, can you tell me how that video came about? Because honestly, it was so well produced musically, but the video as well, the visuals were so good. How did that come about?
Yeah, so the videographer that I actually found was locally. She helped me kind of with the storyline of this, but I still had an idea of kind of how I wanted this all to pan out. So what I wanted to do is showcase, like I said, the ups and the downs of what, you know, of what you go through in a relationship. Like I said, it's all not white picket fences. You got the puppy love stage in that beginning of the relationship, right? But obviously, as time goes on, you're gonna have those differences. You're gonna kind of butt heads there, and so I wanted to more showcase that too as well. But and then in the end, it's all about sticking together and toughing it through, and that's what I mainly wanted to showcase as far as kind of starting out, you know, meeting and seeing that person, getting to know that person, having those good times, and then the actual you know, the brunt of it and the difficult part of it is, you know, the arguments, the questioning about are we compatible? You know, that's what, you know, is the concept of love, and see if you can weather that storm and go through that battle together to come out on the other side.
Yeah, no, that's great, man. I mean, the visuals of that. Where was that shot at?
It was actually a couple of different places. So here in Salt Lake, there's it's from like a theater place where you've seen like the Italian light bulbs and everything, where we started out at. So we rented that out for a couple hours. It took us the whole day, and started there. Nice little balcony that was up top and everything, and so I had a couple more rooms that we were able to shoot in, and they were really accommodating to it. So that was where we first kind of shot it at, with the stage, and then there was the home scene. It was up in kind of on the hills, Draper's, kind of little. It was a very nice home, like kind of a mini mansion thing, but we did it in the winter time, so it was kind of tough to get up there. We almost didn't think we were going to be able to get up there because, you know, with the snow and everything, but we made it, and you know, we made it happen. It's all about planning. It's all about planning, just to make sure that we had the right settings and everything like that, and that's just where, you know, half the work comes from, as far as making sure expressing and conveying the visuals, you know, through the song as well.
Yeah. Well, you guys absolutely nailed it. For anybody that wants to watch the video, highly recommend go to YouTube, type in Fool's Paradise, and the artist is your boy B. And it's a bummer because prior to this stream, we were on Google Chrome, and I had to switch over to Firefox to make sure that this camera was working, right? So there's this weird like glitch with the software. But now there's a glitch with the sound. And We're learning. We're learning. But yeah, so go to the YouTube channel, or go to YouTube, type in Fool's Paradise, and the artist is your boy B. He's out there, and that video is really incredible, man. Now let me ask, bro, before we dive into some more comments here, where are you living now? You're not in MacTown anymore.
No. So I moved. I'm in Utah, Sandy. It's called Sandy. So around the outskirts of Salt Lake as well. I was literally about 5 minutes outside, and so I've been here for going on about 5, almost 6 years.
Nice. And you liking it out there?
I do. It's more for the winter time, because we have the mountains, Park City, if you're a snowboarder. So that's kind of what more Utah and Salt Lake City caters to. And what I love about it is that you get all of your seasons. You know when summer's here, you know when spring's here, you definitely know when fall and winter are here. But that's what I really liked, and it's nice.
Nice. So what's life look like for you out there?
I mean, right now, it's kind of just hunkering down and more getting into, I still stay with, my 9 to 5. I'm a project manager for a restoration company, which I love doing. And then, when I do have the time outside of that, I, just keep to my music. I just try to keep myself busy. You know what I mean? So do my music, and I paint as well. And then, cooking as well. It gets good on my venture with that too. So it's just all about just staying focused, staying busy, staying productive.
Good, man. Well, you did touch on cooking a little bit here, and I want to dive into that too, because if I'm not mistaken, you mentioned that you may be starting some kind of business, or maybe you have something already running. What you got going on with the cooking scene?
Yeah, man. So it's kind of already up and running too as well. So I did start I started my own private catering company. It's one of my things that
Yes,
appreciate it, man. It's been a long time dream of mine, man. I've been in the culinary field for over 15 years, and I just wanted to bring that back. I didn't want to lose it. It's always been a passion of mine, and so I actually had the time and the availability to be able to bring that to the forefront, and hopefully, it's slow going right now. It's just a business we're starting from ground zero, right? So it's always a work in progress, and but I'm really excited to be able to bring that back and get back in the kitchen.
Yes, sir. I love that. And I'm going to be touching on that a little bit more, but I'm going to go ahead real quick and shout out our sponsors, and then we're going to get to some more comments. You got time? You want to sit here and talk with the people? It looks like we have a bunch of comments to go through.
Man.
Cool. All right. Let me get to the sponsors real quick, and we'll get back with the people. It's just a moment here.
Yes, sir.
All right, you guys. Thanks again for joining us on the 14th out of 30 days of People Helping People Live. And listen, at the end of the show, we're going to be giving away some merch to people that are involved in the conversations. If you have some feedback, leave some comments. In order to enter, you have to be on the YouTube channel. Go over there and subscribe to the YouTube and be watching from there. We need to get to 3,000 watch hours on that YouTube channel. So if you're not watching from there, please do so. It'll help us out and help us continue to grow. But yeah, we have some sponsors of the episode. And so we would like to give them their flowers, and we are proudly representing these companies here on People Helping People. The first of which is carsfortucson.org. One car repair can create a powerful ripple effect. For a low-income family struggling with housing, a reliable vehicle means they can hold on to their job, access childcare, and avoid spiraling into homelessness. Cars for Tucson understands this. They exist to provide affordable, sometimes free, critical car repairs to ensure these families stay connected to their livelihoods and their homes. The goal of carsfortucson.org is to give cars away as well. So I always say they're out here doing God's work. They are giving back to the community and people that have been hindered by financial crisis. So Be a part of the positive ripple effect. Your donation helps prevent homelessness one car or one repair at a time. Visit carsfortucson.org. Again, that's carsfortucson.org. We are proud representative of those guys, and we really appreciate you guys being a sponsor of the show. And we got one more for you. This episode of People Helping People Live is sponsored by T-Town Boxing, Tucson's home for boxing, kickboxing, and recovery classes for all ages. T-Town Boxing isn't just a gym. It's a community where you can build confidence, discipline, lifelong skills, whether you're stepping into the ring for the first time or sharpening your techniques. From kids to adults, beginners to experienced fighters, T-Town Boxing offers a space to grow, train, and challenge yourself. So, if you're ready to push your limits and join an amazing community, reach out to T-Town Boxing on Instagram at instagram.com/T-Town Boxing or their website, boxingtucson.com. Again, instagram.com/T-Town Boxing or their website, boxingtucson.com. Back to the show. Thank you guys for being a sponsor of the show. And yeah, I just want to say, like, this whole experience again has been something really incredible. If you are someone you know is a business owner, an artist, a musician, and you want to be on the show, or you think they might want to be on the show, go to the Instagram handle down there and shoot me a message. Instagram.com/People Helping People Live. We would love to give you an interview and help you get out to the humans in the world. But without further ado, let's get your boy B back on here and fire back up. There he is. Welcome back. All right, man. So let's go ahead and go through some of these comments. We got so many people in here for you. You got the people showing up for you, man. A lot of people.
I'm trying to see them on the screen. I can't see the chat yet, but
yeah. So with StreamYard, they all show up through mine here, but I'll post them up on the
perfect
on the page as we go.
Perfect.
So Basil Maggard, what up, brother?
Hey, Basil, I see you, bro.
Yeah, the boys back in the 503 grew up with Basil. He's a great guy.
Yeah,
he says, love what you're doing. Keep grinding, both of you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. And Eric Connell says, ask Brandon about his cooking as well. Yeah, I mean, we just dove into that, but we'll uncover some more right after this quick segment. We're going to go through some of these comments. Carter M. Adam says, love you, B.
Oh, yeah, that's my Carter. Love you too, bud. Yeah, man. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, shout out Carter. He says, that's my uncle right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's almost past your bedtime, too.
Right. Getting called out live. Rizzle Music, we see you out there. He says that's when the growth happens. I think that talking about failing, and I think that this has been a fantastic episode, by the way, man. I appreciate you being on.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you having me, man.
Absolutely. Joseph Harris, this is Joseph. I'm so proud to see the man Brandon has come to be as a father. I hope he continues to fill the hole in the world's soul with music. Dang.
I appreciate you, Pops. Love you.
Oh, that's the old man. I love it.
That's the old man, the one that instilled it in me from day one.
Shout out, Pops. We appreciate you being here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And let's see who else we got. Everybody's coming in saying hello. Amy Mays, very proud of all your talents. With a heart.
Love you, Mom Dukes.
Let's see. Yeah, we got some people shouting out Amy. Everybody's telling us there's no audio. Sorry about that, guys. We're going to have your boy B back on here. We're going to feature his music, and we're going to be talking about his other business as well. All right. Let's see. Jessica Robb with a heart. We appreciate you out there.
Oh, hey, shout out to Jessica. She's actually, I kind of want to just give her a quick shout out on that too as well. She's, I've been working with her, so she's going to be involved with some features on this upcoming album. Super, super talented vocalist. Crazy story how I met her was with it was a show that I went to. I performed at with one of my buddies, and she was one of the acts that was on there too as well. And she just literally, like, me and my dad were there. She blew us away. Super talented. And I was like lucky enough to get in the back to be able to talk to her. Say, hey, can I get you on a feature? Like, kind of like a groupie, you know? And she was like, yeah, absolutely. And so, like, everything that transpired from there, like, she's super talented, super humble, and she's actually also a vocal coach that I'm working with. So, like, you know, she's helping me with kind of divining and with my voice as well. So she has her own business doing that. And like I said, she has a beautiful voice. So you guys should definitely be on the lookout for Jessica over there too. She's very, very humble.
Shout out Jessica.
Thanks for tuning in, Jess.
Absolutely. We really appreciate you being here. And LS Duke Music says, what's good? First time tapping in. What's good, LS Duke Music? Man, yeah, we got a bunch of people in here, and we appreciate everybody popping in for all the support and all the love. We got Kayla Coffee Studios jumping in, says the wind might blow the studio away. We got a little storm going on outside.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's great. I love it. It's monsoon season out here.
Nice.
But listen, man, you know, I kind of want to just give you the floor before checking out and picking a winner for our giveaway. Give you the floor. Let the people know where to reach you.
Yeah, man. You know, I appreciate all the love and all the support. You know, with the family and friends tuning in. You know what it is. But I mean, for those that don't know, you know, you can always follow me and find me on YouTube, Your Boy B. It's a page. Spotify, same thing, Your Boy Beef. And then just different trends, set in my own lane. You know, that bringing back that old school R&B, baby. You know what I mean? So hopefully, if that's what you're looking for, you know, tune in. Keep your ears open.
I love it, man. And yeah, the world needs more of it. Absolutely.
Okay.
Dude, you did a great job. I just want to give you your flowers, man. You killed it here. It was a great interview. You know, and I knew it would be too, because you're the guy, and we all are here as people helping people. We're all rooting for you, man. And if there's anything that we can do to help support you more, you let us know. You know, before we go, first off, we're going to have you on again to listen to your music.
Absolutely.
Okay? Technical difficulties. It's a live show. We run and we gun, and sometimes we miss, and that's okay.
So it comes with it.
That's it. Yeah. But I'm really excited to have you back on. We'll showcase your music, and we've got a full-fledged business to tap into too. So there's a lot of sides of Your Boy B to uncover. And before we let you go and announce the winner of our merchandise giveaway, is there anything that you'd like to leave with the people? Any words of aspiration, some love, any words of wisdom? What you got?
Man. It's from what I've learned is just advice. You take it how you want it, but just keep doing what you're doing. If you feel that it's something that's right for you and dedication, and just don't deter from the path. Keep at it. We're all, like I said, we're all gonna fail. We're gonna get more no's. We're gonna fall and stumble on the way, but it's all about getting up, sticking to your path and sticking to your dream. That's all that matters. You know, it's eventually we're all going to get there.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate you. It's the people helping people, everything. It's a great thing y'all doing here, man. I appreciate you having me on, you know, taking the time as well. You know, this is awesome.
Absolutely, man. It's an absolute honor to have you on the show, and we look forward to having you back. Thanks for being a part of the family, man, and we'll talk to you on the next one, all right?
Yeah, man.
All right, deuces. Give it up for Your Boy B. Come on. Oh, I'm so bummed we didn't get to hear his music, but that guy, he's the guy. Like I said, he is him. He is the guy. And the music that I've heard. If you have not gone to his YouTube and listened to his music, definitely do so. Definitely do so. Go to YouTube, type in Fool's Paradise by Ya Boy B, and you will understand what I'm talking about. So you'll have something to get excited about as well. So we look forward to having you back on the show, man. Okay. So like I said at the beginning of the show, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to give away some merchandise. Prior to doing so, thank you everybody who jumped in the chat and was a part of the conversation. That's what People Helping People is all about. We want to build out this community. We want to have a place that you can go and talk with other humans, which seems to be a bit of gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not as common anymore to have conversations with anybody. So I'm trying to, involve myself in the grace of people that are like-minded, that are smarter than me, that are doing better things in life and learn. I want to learn with you. I want to ask the questions, and guests like your boy B, who's just an incredible artist. He's got a lot of wisdom to share. He's got a catering business that he's starting. Like there's a lot to be learned, and it's because he stayed the course. And there's a lot of people that we're going to be having on the show that have those nuggets to drop. And so if you haven't already, go subscribe to the YouTube channel and keep up with us. If you would like to advertise on the show, we do have a couple slots open to advertise. Anything that we talk about, the best way to get a hold of me is the Instagram at People Helping People Live. Go over there, follow the Instagram, shoot me a message. If you want to advertise with People Helping People Live, shoot me a message over there. And if you want to be featured on the show, or if you know somebody that should be featured on the show, same thing. Go to that Instagram right there. But without further ado, we had a lot of amazing people in here in the comments asking questions. I feel as though there was one person on this chat in particular that had an incredible question, and it was that to me is why this chat box is here. The shout outs are great. We absolutely love that. I love that the community's, talking with one another and talking to us as we go. But these questions that give us a moment to reflect and think about what we have going on in our lives and to really think about. That's the biggest thing, is like to sit and think, like, what is a good piece of advice for the next generation or these kids? So with that being said, Haley Richardson, and she had said that she left the chat, but I'm going to find a way to reach out to Haley Richardson. I want to say that you are the winner of today's merchandise giveaway. If anybody out here knows Haley Richardson on Facebook or Instagram, let her know that People Helping People Live has chosen her as one of the community members to win a piece of merchandise. But before we even go ahead and tell her what it is, oh, she's still back in. Yes, beautiful. There you are, Haley. We're going to talk to Penny and Benny LLC. And he is coming up with a logo for us right now that's going to be pressed on Haley Richardson's shirt. So let's tune in with Penny and Benny LLC and see what he's cooking up. There we go. Penny and Benny, can you hear me?
I can, yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good. Can the people out there hear us okay? Let's see. What do we got cooking up?
Hello. All right, so I've been back here working hard. Huh? Shut this screen.
We got echoes.
All right, I'm back. So
all right.
You sent me a couple of ideas. I came up with a couple different options for, what was her name? Haley Richardson?
Haley Richardson, congratulations. Yes, she's the winner.
Yeah, congrats. Big ups to you. It's always nice to have somebody interactive when you're spilling your guts live on the web. So A lot of respect and a lot of appreciation for that. So I got a couple options for you, Haley. Using my tools that I have handy, what I did is I came up with 2 different designs. One of them I hope you like, and I'm pretty confident you will. But ultimately, I'll show you. Let's see. I'm gonna turn this around. How do I turn this around? Camera
And,
button.
while he gets that squared away, do me a favor and go on
Yep.
the Instagram account at People
Oh,
Helping
wait.
People Live and shoot me a message with your size that you'd like. We're gonna get you a t-shirt, the size that you wear, and then we'll handle the rest of the logistics after that and get that sent over to you. We really do appreciate you being a part of this. So what do we got
Okay.
over there, Penny and
Are you
Benny?
guys ready? Are you ready for the great reveal?
Oh, that's what's happening. Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah. All right. So I came up with a couple different designs. This is a patch. It looks like a patch. I can have it done as a patch for a hat, but I put it on this shirt for now, which I thought was very nice. In addition to that, you see that beautiful handshake, just representing the people helping people with a little glow, keeping it fun. Okay. There's that.
Love that.
And then on
So
the
you-
other end of the spectrum, we got a little neon disco love here. Looks like we're at a late night cafe with the People Helping People logo live.
Very-
That's on black soft t-shirt.
Very nice. Yeah, thank you for doing that, Penny and Benny. I mean, you are Benny, but I call you Penny and Benny LLC. Thank you for jumping on, and thank you for coming up with those logos. I really put them on the spot. I was like, hey, I'm doing a giveaway about 5 minutes before we went live. And I'm like, can you come up with designs and design a shirt for the show for a winner that's going to happen at the end of the show? And he's like, I got this.
I got this.
Yeah, he's the man. Yeah, so I want to tell the people, well, first off, I want to say why I pick Penny and Benny LLC for our merchandise. And he selects the best materials. He cares about his work. And I mean, the quality of what he does is exactly that. It is the best of the best. And I really do appreciate everything that he puts his name on. And that's why we've chosen him to be our merchandise guy. So anybody out there that needs merchandise, why don't you tell the people where they can find you?
You bet. Yeah, anybody that's interested in having a design that they already have created, or if they have an idea of a design that they want assistance or help creating, I can do that. Just basically, we can do a FaceTime call or Zoom meeting, and we can just send images back and forth. You can find me on Instagram at Penny and Benny LLC. I have a website, just pennyandbenny.com. You can also find me on Facebook at Penny and Benny. Just for those of you that don't know, Penny is my dog. He's half Dachshund, half giraffe, and he is he makes me work really hard, and I'm really grateful for him. And he's taking a nap. Otherwise, I'd introduce you to him. But yeah, and I'm Benny, Penny and Benny. So give us a call, give us a text, give us a shout out. I would really appreciate it. And, I look forward to working with you.
Awesome. Thank you, man. We really appreciate it. And Haley says, I like the black one. So
Cool.
she's really excited to support the awesome podcast.
Heck yeah.
And support Penny and Benny LLC. So thank you, brother, for coming on. And, he's not just a merchandise company. Like he said, I gave him a quick idea of what I wanted to do. So logos, branding, bouncing ideas off of one another. He's the guy. So
Yeah.
if you have ideas and questions, I mean, no questions too small or too large.
Yes. Hats, hoodies, t-shirts, shorts, cups, tumblers, mugs. I even have the ability to have posters created and like canvas paintings transferred onto a canvas and have them shipped to you. They're beautiful pieces of art.
Great.
Yeah. Thanks, Alex.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for coming on the show. And thank you for supporting us with that beautiful merch giveaway. 857, before we let you go, 857 Tucson Damien over there says he made my shirts and lots of compliments on the quality. 857 Tucson Damien also says I need to put in a new order. Get in touch with him.
Let's get it, Damien. I'll reach out to you.
All right, brother. Thanks so much. And we'll talk to you on the next one.
All right. Have a great night.
What a show, ladies and gentlemen. What a show. And it wouldn't be anything without you guys. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for supporting. I'm forever grateful for your boy B spending time with us, getting to know him better, and look forward to having him back. But that's it. This is number 14 of 30. We are doing 30 live shows in 30 days. And I love you all. I hope that y'all are out there taking chances.
Yeah. What's everybody fighting for? Why can't people help people? That's the question.